Alright, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. We are back racing home now. We did experience a few technical difficulties, as you might be able to tell. But don't you worry, because we are back, and after a week's break, we've had a long talk since the pre-season, but we're here, ready and raring to go for round one for the GP2 season here. And it should be very exciting. Now, I want to stress this point now, over here in Britain, pretty much the entire country is suffering with the cold. So, of course, I've got the cold. So, if I do, stop for, 10 seconds not say anything, I'm probably having a Swiss of the drink, just because, I don't, die with my voice, thumbs up. So, that should be script. That should be good. I'm going to say script then. If anybody's watching the chat and they're racing, let me know if there's rain. That would be lovely to know. But there we go, we've got a full grid tonight. So that is lovely to see. Looks like the numbers are healthy here for GPT. And now pretty much we just wait for the first person to go, hey, let's leave the pits. Now on the timing front of the format, we should be seeing if they can hook up a good lap. I'm going to presume a low 1.7s, 1:07s, potentially in the 1.6s. About that's asking a lot here. Looks like when the Ferraris are leaving in the pits early. Looks like we got, there you go, Schilling out this force in there. They'll be leaving the pits well now. Is that Prost? It's June Basher. So the Ferrari of manager, leading everybody out onto track here at Brazil. Now this is a really tricky track actually, because you have the first few corners, which are pretty much just easy corners, really flat out for most of them. Then you enter this middle complex, which we'll be entering very soon, which is really tight. And it consists of the turns 6 all the way from corner 6 to corner 11. As they can see, that's June Basher letting the Sauber of, I'm going to presume it might be Logical. Did not mean to do that. Where is he? Let's go all the way down here. Oh, no, it's Logical's in the wall now, and he's been disqualified. Okay. That is great. That is a good start from Logical for the season. They'll be really pushing on forwards into racing. But out in front of the corner, your first man then to start a lap here in the Sauber. UK Futures now coming off pre-season. I don't think he'll be very happy, because if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, he did get a DNFs. So they should not be overly chuffed with the pre-season. But here he goes into turn 1. And I'm not going on that revving board. Stupid revving glitch. Don't know why they still have that. It's been out since flipping August now. Anyway, as they enter down into turn 4, they'll be approximately entering the corner 154 kilometers per hour as they swing it through into Swingamooney lap number 5. As he enters turn 6 and turn 7 for the first time here at Brazil in the 18-minute qualifying session. Now we do have a yellow flag at 2. I presume that's just someone just getting out of the way for somebody else. So yeah. I really don't know why the revving glitch is a thing, because it's just so annoying as hell. Honestly, it just annoys me. But anyway, just going to camera around the final, well, I say final, the final braking zone here at Brazil. It's going to be shifting up into 5th gear, then into 6th gear, then 7th gear. Soon enough, or later, the 8th gear. Heads down across now. It will go provisional pole for the time being with a 108.2. On the super soft, so who will be able to match that? Dragon Pro sits in with a 109.1. It's Mighty Dim out to come across line. He will be coming across line very soon. Excite will be seeking pace with 112.1. What Mighty Dim goes P3 with 110.6. There's a big gap between these top 5 at the moment. So and Tom goes pole with a 108.1. So good lap from him there. I don't know what tyre he's on. That is one thing I meant to put on. He's in the soft, so yeah, that will explain why. Because that was not in the 1.7, so he's at the moment setting the pace compared to everybody else in the rest of the field with a 108.1, the 10th clear of his teammate Minty, who's just gone himself up to P2. Now we are still waiting for the likes of June Basher is still yet to complete a lap here at Brazil. He might have got it invalidated. Great start for me, yeah. Yeah, I caught that. Don't you worry. Best FIFA's retired. We got that's Excite. So he's gone off. Where is that's turn Turn 12 with a famous Kimi Räikkönen there. And a trip to no man's land at Brazil. But anyway, Pepsi opens up DRS. Comes across the line. What time will he be setting on the board? And he goes out to P with a 1:10.1. Good lap from him there. And he's breaking. That's really dangerous thing to do, I'm honest with you. And let's take who's. I think that was. Yeah, Dylan going up to. I think, yeah, he did improve his time. He's in a 109.1. And we got Limitless Horizon. Sooner or later, about to complete his lap in the Renault. His teammates set up in P4, so good job from him at the moment. What can Horizon do? Will he be able to match his teammates' time? Opens up DRS. And no, never mind. He's a full second down this time, unless he's just not even near the time. Sorry. So this will now be his lap. I got that horribly wrong. Sorry about that. And we got SQ James and Tarosso, Zyron, Master B Smith, who we did see, unfortunately, got caught up in the, lap 1 mayhem. So just so the best V45 actually in the pre-season race. So those who were trying to do better here in Brazil. Of course, this is the race that matters. The pre-season doesn't matter as much as this race. Of course, still want to do well in the pre-season race, as it got proven by Tom. Just got pole, and he that was about that really. But what can can he do it again? Can he do the double whammy here in Brazil? Now, my calculations, the one stop it's going to be possible if you're on the supers, but it's going to be more. It's going to be easier, shall we say? That's probably not in the Urban Dictionary. It's going to be easier to do if you're on the softs. You can probably push them to lap 15 at the latest on the supers. You could probably go to lap 17 in the softs, but I think at that point you're losing too much time. And Horizon with 1 minute 6 flat. What? How has he done that? Right. Nah. What? 1 minute 6? Right, I just spectated the entire. Nah, right. Hang on a minute. I'm going to go back on the stream and watch that, because there's no way he's in a 106 flat. It's mad. Right, here he is. Okay. I'm just going to watch this back, because how has he done a 1 minute 6 flat? That's mad. 1 minute 6? Why am I showing this so hard to believe? It's ridiculous. How has he done that? So yeah, the Samba Futures is out on the lap at the moment. How was he? What? Okay, there was a bit of lag on his laps. That might have interfered, but I don't really think it should have, though. Yeah, that's ridiculous. How was he managed in 106? I'm looking at his lap now, if we wondering what I'm doing, and that might be the cause of it. Okay, so going down into the corner, the corner just Futures gone round. He's lagged about 50 feet forwards, and that might have lagged him a bit farther ahead than anybody else on the track. Well, that is incredible. There's no other words for it. I'm basically baffled right now. And Futures of 17.7. That's more of a legit lap. So good work from him there. Still waiting, of course, for our likes of Hashim Basha to complete a lap at the moment. We're only 10 minutes to go left of qualifying. We'll have to be finishing his lap very soon. Nice, we're getting ready for his final attempt at completing a lap. But I think he's about to complete a lap here. What time will he do? 108.2. That'll bump him up to P5 quite nicely. Who was that? I think that's Master B Smith who's just done a lap there. No. I think it might have been Zyri just a lap to go to P9. Oh, and Tom's improved his lap. He's just on a 108.1. Now, if I'm honest with you, if I was Horizon, I wouldn't just go. I wouldn't bother going back out again. And that is a trip off the track there for assumed Basher. He's going to have to wait for a couple of cars to pass him. Like the likes of the 2 Mercedes and the Force India. Not the 2 Mercedes, 1 Mercedes and the Force India. So only 9 minutes to go. He seems to be going out for a second run here in qualifying. We got TSR Schilling out at the moment in the Force. There's the Force India. Now he's got ahead of Zyron. He's got past him. I think Zyron's letting people go. So yeah, Horizon's retired because he's I'm not surprised, really. For 106 fast, incredible. It's actually just mad. I'm gonna check the race director in just 2 seconds here to really check this legit. But in the meantime, while will Schilling go? There are only a couple of cars to finish our lap here. We've seen the likes of the Kilo Bravo. There he goes. He's gonna start his lap now. Okay, well, guess I'll just do it now then. So, right. So that. Well, there you go. Look at sector 3. So that is the lag bubble that I was talking about. And yeah, I same as sector 2. That's mad. 34 seconds. 14 seconds. That's just crazy. That is. There's no way. Okay, no. Okay, 34 is more legit. Yeah, he's done it in sector 3. So I am. Well, it's just crazy, really. No, we're not going to go on board with Schilling as he runs quite wide there for turn. God, maths. Turn 9. Now he's rocking the number 1 car on his car. Will he go P1? Probably not. A 106 flat, but hey, never mind. We'll just gloss over that. Now here he comes then. Shutting up towards the start finish line. Climbing up to approximately nearly 300 kilometers per hour. And he'll come across the line now. Where will he go? P10. Just slipping inside the top 10 there. So beautiful lap there from him with 108.5. And he's retired. He's gone. No, I'm not going to do another better lap. And that is me here. Same with Horizon. And Master B. Smith as well. You got your Born Echo's place. The Mercedes manager who's decided track limits are not going to be employed for him. Although he's on his outlap. Oh, did I just see? Yes, that is Dragon Pro who I think he's got problems, I think. Oh, and that is more problems, I think, for him. Yeah, not going to be a very good lap from him there. What happened then? Four's it. It's what? Why are you saying? Oh, I think I know where. I think you're saying that because of Horizon's time. Probably is the reason why. And yeah, I'm in the same boat as well. I'm questioning. Oh, now we have Horizon. Well, let's get him in here. Let's find out how he's managed that then. Alright, let me go on. Let me send him an invite here. That's a genius work, actually. Right, let me do that then. No! I just... Ah, oh, fudge, wrong person. I think he's retired, hasn't he? Okay, right. I mean, what's his gamer tag then? Limitless Horizon. Right. Give me 2 seconds, people of planet Earth. Let me just go and flipping send him a lovely invite. Then he can explain why he got a 1:06. Alright, yeah. What do you mean I can't add another letter? Oh, okay, so I spelled limitless wrong. Right. Give me 2 secs, people, watching the stream. I'm just trying to get him into the party, and I'm struggling to spell his name. Right, don't ask why. I will catch up with them all shortly in a second. What? How was his name not illegible? Oh. Oh, yeah, can you invite Limitless Horizon? Because I can't invite him. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. It's a capital. Oh, ah. Yeah, if you could send him an invite. Yeah, I clicked you by mistake. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to click you. Ah, hello. Horizon, if you can include your audio. Now we can get a cheeky interview. So,
I feel really awkward
explain it.
I'm saying I've cheated, but as soon as I crossed the line, I lost connection to Xbox Live, so only if I could guess what could have happened, because I lagged or something in the last sector, I just gained a lot of time. 'cause I have no idea what's happened.
Yeah. Well, it's quite confusing. I mean, when I saw the 106, I couldn't quite believe it. But there we go. So you'll be starting. What you could do, what you could do, if you feel like you've cheated the game, at the start you could just let everybody go, slot in by.
Yeah,
but obviously that would
maybe
disrupt it. But
like everyone
knows,
thinks I've cheated, but it was just lag because it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the stream.
Connection. Yeah.
Anyway, well, have fun in the race from P1.
Yeah, thanks.
And yeah, have fun.
Have a good one.
And goodbye. Yep. Right, well, that is your interview with well, the man himself, Limitless Horizon, setting the pace of 106 flat. Well, I say second pace. Start from like P5. Yeah, that probably makes more sense if I'm honest. Yeah, that probably does. Oh, who knows? But we'll just guess, see what happens. He does really. Yeah, it's down to him. But there we go. Can't really change what he's going to do. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I suggested. I really don't know what he'll do. So I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Zyron's had enough of quality. He's not going to be able to improve. What about Mighty Dylan? He's on the lap so far. He might not. I don't know, he might be on the lap. Let's find out. Yeah, he was a full second down, so I think might just be starting a lap now. Seen Basher's got himself up to the top 10. I missed that, but all the chaos was going on. So you see Basher just really sitting into rhythm at the moment. I mean, he's just waiting. Hopefully, it's me trying absolute full hell mode to try and maybe even get in the top 6. It will be a big ask to get in the top 6, but you never know. You never know. And of course, of Horizon's time, he's well, there's no other words for it. He set a world record time here at Brazil. So there's really no other words for it. He is the fastest man ever at Brazil. Now, that is something to cherish. It might not have been legit, but there we go. I assume Masher's gone up to P7, so nice work from him there. AOR Andrew is well, Horizon's teammate in the run-out. Now, I don't think I'll be able to achieve a 1 minute 6. I don't think anybody will be able to achieve a 1 minute 6. Not even if they had nitrous in their car. Now who is that that's in the way? I think that's UK Futures. So that is weird positions at some bars. Really, he should have just been on the other side. So Horizon says that he doesn't know what to do. So well, if you're watching it now, give him some advice. Tell him what to do, shall we? So we now only got under a minute left to qualify for well, the race will begin. A 36 lap race here at Brazil. He comes across the line, AOR Andrew, and he doesn't improve. Down by just enough time, and that's the other Ferrari. That's Prost on the lap so far. Now, if this was a legit thing, he would be starting from pole position, but no, obviously not. And look at that, the gap from P2 to P5. That's lovely work from one of those top 5. Sorry. Oh, technically, those 4 there on your screen. There we go. That's a better way of explaining it. They are doing wonders. The gap between those two is just under 2 tenths. That is incredibly close. Really just showing that the true pace everybody has at the moment. Now, for anybody out there who thought Tom would just, well, win this race, well, you've obviously thought wrong. Because at the moment, he's under a bit of pressure from Prost and Futures. And Zyron as well. And maybe even Mighty Dylan, who knows? As everybody just coming towards the end of the session, I don't think Prost on the lap. What about Tom? Tom definitely seems to be on the lap here. He's improved literally by under a tenth, so let's see what he's going to be able to do. That's Prost going on the way from there. Comes across the line, looks like he's definitely going to improve. And he does. So he's going to be starting off from P2 on the grid. What about Futures? Where is he? There is Futures. as he comes across the line. And I think he improved, but not enough. So I'll leave the grid order up for you while I just have a quick squiz of the drink. Alright then, well that is your grid order. We've got Horizon P1. Some so would call him cheating Jehovah. That should have been Tom's pole. Yeah, I guess you're right. But now we can only wait and see what Limitless Horizon is going to do here. Is he going to let them past? I have no idea. No idea. Who knows? I guess only time will tell. This is for me. This is the part where I just, well, for me, I don't like it because he's just waiting. It's the waiting game, really. There's no other words for it. Now. When any of the top runners starting the super softs, will they push for that one stop, or will they go the 2 stop? Now, if it was in my boat, because obviously, if you don't really know, I'm racing tomorrow, so I did a practice race earlier today, and it is possible to go from supers to mediums, and it's also possible to go from soft to mediums. So the one stop will probably in the card for most drivers, but you never know. Well, anyway, let's find out. Yeah, for today's race, round 1, for FORL GP2, season 5 at the Interlagos, Brazil. No, that's going to watch down a weird accent there. I do apologise for the embarrassment that will be embarking. And already we got disqualification field. That is a top notch from the Ferrari manager there. Oh, and that is one of the McLaren. I think that's done. Picking a bit of grass already on the formation out now. Then it's Horizon in P1. He'll be I don't know how he'll be feeling. Tom in P2. He will feel like he's been robbed. Prost P3. Futures P4, Zion P5. What can he do from starting down there in P5? And of course, he had a bit of controversy last time out in France, so he'll be trying to make revenge, I guess. Mighty Dylan will be starting P6, Gene Master P7, Dragon Pro P8. Of course, here's a commentator over in GP3, and he might have problems, I think. Pepsi will be starting P9. Andrew will be P10. Minty P11, he'll be disappointed starting outside the top 10. Echo's Place, same here. He'll be on the P12 in the group. TSR Schilling, P13. Master B Smith in P14. SQ James in P15 in the Toro Rosso Honda. IRL Schumacher, P16. Of course, he's always been one of those drivers to do the miracle strat. So, will he be doing that today? Who knows? Kilo Bravo P17. Sight P18, Best FIFA P19, and Logical P20, who got disqualification in qualifying for blocking the pit lane, apparently. Well, there you go. This is a fun part of the race. Lap 1. Full grid tonight, lads, so let's keep it clean, shall we? Let's not cause chaos into turn 1. Now, now we just wait for the lights to appear on. Just waiting. Here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And lights out, and away we go. Look at the car's got a drive-through. I think Tom got a drive-through, and the Future's also got a drive-through. So that has already given Tom the lead into turn 1 as they all file through turn 1. So it looks like everybody's just keeping it nice and clean. They've got contact behind that. That's Horizon round. He's collected, looks like that was SQ James with him. There's Pepsi. There's someone the full in the background and so many mistake as well. That's Minty fighting for P10 with RS Schumacher. And, well, look at that. Look at that. No, there we go. Tom already have a drive-through penalty. Catastrophe there for your race winner last time out in the pool card. And along with UK Futures. So those two will be having to really pay the price here at Brazil. And behind that, Mightin has gone from P6 to P4. So a really good start from him there. He's worked his butt off to get into P4. Machine Basher, P5. That is good work from him as well. Same with Jack and Pro, so well he started to get up to P6. I guess he just avoided all the chaos that has emerged. And that is Master Beast trying to make a move on Zyron for P7. Obviously Zyron saying, nope, you're not going to have that one, my son. And never mind, because Master Beast back down the inside as they go around turn 12. They will go up the hill for the first time. We're going to ride aboard of Zyron. It's going to have the slipstream effect. They approach turn 1. And never mind, it's damaged the pits. So obviously he might have damaged them. Along with, no, just Zyron will be entering the pits this time round them at Brazil. Now, I don't know what tactics Tom will be implementing into that drive-through penalty, because of course if he is gonna, he's got to number one, you can just get it straight away out of the way, and that will really set him back. Of course he might have that possibility of still being in the pack, so if he does go to lap 3, yeah, he'll be building up the biggest gap possible he can. That might be his thinking, trying to also jump those drivers further down the field who are less talented than him, shall we say. And so we've got to move further down the pack for Master B Smith. There's a bit of contact in P2. Schilling has retired. Don't know what's happened to him there. As soon as I do know, I will let you know. So Minty then is now gone from P11 to P7. So he's had a decent start here, because him and Master B Smith are the leading softeners in the pack here. And there's a massive pack train, I should say, from P6 all the way down to P11. So really competitive here out in Brazil. Congrats to Tom on winning the race. You say that, sir. You say that. But that is why he is serving his drive-through penalty along with UK Futures. Zyron's disconnected, or he's just rage quit. I don't know which one. Yeah, so Tom then, where he's going to emerge on P11. Bolt's going to emerging with somebody else. That is going to go side by side. For the Mercedes, who's just come out ahead of Echo's place. No, he's not. Echo's going to try and fire around the outside, but obviously not accordingly. Don't really be doing that. So stays by now. He might just follow Tom then. So that somehow has given the lead then to Prost. Now that mighty dinner's up to P2. This is oh, who would have predicted this one? This is incredible stuff. Now you got Sean Basher all over the back end, Mighty here fighting away for P2. Now you can see that the understeer effect of those super soft runners. Very quickly those tyres will start to heat up, and no, I say heat up, they will start to deteriorate, and they'll, quite frankly, they will just suffer, and that's about it really. And then of course Master B Smith and Minty, these two drivers and the soft runners, will be loving life around. Now at the early stage of these soft tyres, they don't feel so good, so they'll be digging that. Yeah, big lock up from Mint on the inside. Now Tom's retired. Oh, where's that? We've gone, but and that's him in the wall. How has he lost his wheel? See, I don't know. I didn't see that. That is damn right annoying. If anybody does know, let me know, and I'll feed back to you all. Unless you just read the chat, of course. But so yeah, these super soft runners, these top 3, will be soon enough. At the moment, the tyres should be fine, but a few more laps in, and we'll see the pit window open up for these 3, if they are going to be doing the 2-stop, that is. Of course, if they're doing the 1-stop, their pit window will open around lap 10, lap 11. Going to predict. If not, if you're doing the 2-stop, it will be around lap 7. The pit window will open up. So yeah, Prost's gappers are starting to come down a bit. And he got a move further down the pack with SQ James, that is. He's got himself up to P70 now. It's got a bit of pressure from Best P45 in the McLaren. He's going to have the slipstream effect here, plus DRS on James. How is James going to defend this overtake? Now, I know Best P will probably go for the lunge here into turn 1. You know, there's the lunge, yep, as I predicted. He's going to just hang around that side, hang around that side, and he's got the job done. So he's defending quite nicely, but Best is going to have another run as they enter turn 4 after the second DRS activation zone here. Going to have DRS. Is he going to go for the lunge? He's going for it. Oh, that was a late lunge. SQ James didn't have to leave in the room there. So they're still going side by side, these two. They go up the hill. Nope, there you go. But SQ James and absolutely none of it. And Master B Smith with a 3-second time penalty. And I was saying all of this, Minty has got himself up to P4. So that is good work from him there. And as I, well, predicted, really, IRL Schumacher, now when I said watch out for him, this is what I mean, okay? He's the leading medium runner. And he started down in, like, P16, P17. So this is what I'm on about with him. He will just do wonders. And watch out for him, really, towards the end of this today's race, because he likes to bring ones out the bag, I guess, shall we say. So yeah, really be waiting out for him and seeing what he can do here in today's race. Now, we're only 6 laps in, and that is the B-Smith there. Now, of course, Schumacher's not going to know he's got that penalty, but you never know. You never know what's about to happen here. And wait, what happened? Well, I can tell you what in this game. So basically, what happened? I didn't actually catch it though, so you can't go back and look. But basically, Tom's he's crashed down the pit straight, and he's lost his entire front wing, and he lost his left rear wheel. And I'll get back to you in a second. Kilo Bravo, he's made a mistake somewhere. It's put him in the wall now. The yellow flag is just here, so. Oh, that's oh my god, that is a nasty crash. He's well, he's lost his catastrophic really. He's lost his entire front left car really. Hey, that's Tom. Yeah, especially he's crashed in the right side of the pit wall. There you go. There you can see his wheel and that. There you go. So yeah, basically he's crashed there. And we've got a move from the back, further down the back. These two, the Force India and the Taurus, are going side by side as they enter turn 1. He's going to stay nice and neatly behind him. He might get the move done. No. So he's going to have to wait again, SQ James. And I think he was actually, sorry, I think Slater got past him actually. I got that wrong. What can James do? Into turn 4. Of course, around 154 kilometers per hour this corner is. So really a top speeds here. Especially in these more downforce, more faster cars than they have ever been in this era of Formula 1 so far. Now just behind them is well, that's the Force India running wise. Now he might even fall into the clutch here. Best V 45. It's gonna go for the move. Best V3 is. Doesn't leave him absolutely no room. There's a bit of contact there, a bit of wheel barging. Now he's gonna stay behind him for the meantime. The Force India will driver. And so far, none of the front runners have started to pit yet, but. Will they be pitting soon? And who knows? At the play luck. And luck was not on my side. Well, I don't actually know which gamer tag you are. So whoever you are, yeah. I did say I did catch it, so you can go back and watch it if you wish. But SQ James. So now lost out to Best FIFA. Then they might have a run. I don't think he's going to have DRS their best well. Yeah, there you go. He's going to come back in. He's going to switch to the inside, and there's some lovely straight line speed, really showing the power of DRS in this year's game. And slipstream as well. And our best people is also going to have a run here. Yeah, it's a bit bold if he goes to move into turn 4. But turn 6, though, he's not going to go for it. He might go for here. No, staying by. He's just going to have to wait a few seconds here. Wait for the right overtake opportunity to arrive. They hurdle around turn 11 as they drop down into Magalelo. That was the worst pronunciation. I am so sorry. As they now head up the hill once again for the 9th time this race here. Well, technically 8 for them. They'll be starting their 9th lap now. And open up DRS. Might go for the lunge. SQ James on the cabin inside. They're trying to go. He's going to do Daniel Ricciardo potentially. No. Might try to switch back in now. Of course, we've got a great here from the Force India driver of UK's site here. Going to open up DRS. He might have a look here on Best 45. He's close enough to potentially go for move. No. Staying behind, being a bit sensible here. And you can see that background there. That's Echo's plays. So Echo's plays then. We are sooner or later will be rejoining into this battle here. Now, of course, tomorrow night there'll only be one race tomorrow, but it is the big one. It's Tier 1, GP1 or F1, if you want to call it. That is the one to watch where you see the real likes of infamous Calais, Davy Race winner, Top Thomas F1, and of course the host of the League of Tom Battlers. So it'll be exciting stuff to watch tomorrow's race unfold. And of course, you can never count myself out. But anyway, Prost and looks like that's Mighty Dylan. They're both sides are going to the pit. Prost is going to soft, so he's definitely doing the 2-stop, and so is Dylan. So they're both planning on doing a 2-stop here. Now, the majority of the field, you can see there, are all doing the 1-stop. Is it Sheen Basher? No, Prost, sorry, he's already pitted. Hang on. Oh yeah, Sheen Basher, sorry, he's already pitted. I didn't actually catch that. Sorry about that. I didn't notice that. So Prost has kept his lead there, but Sheen Basher has actually jumped Dylan. So the undercut has been known to be powerful around this track. You might see it in today's action here at Brazil, because the undercut is really good, really effective. You can easily pull 2 or 3 seconds on the opponent you're working on. Mount Minty, well, no word for it. He's had an absolute amazing race so far. Of course, his teammate didn't end so well for him. It all started off when he jumped the start on, well, before the race had even begun, along with UK Futures. He's down there in P13. Now, there are only 7 runners. The top 7 have all not made their pit stop. I've just dropped my bottle. Don't want to be doing that. So, yeah, they'll be, sooner or later, be starting to think about their first pit stop of the day. Now, you can go from lap 12 on the mediums to the end. If you're lucky enough, shall we say. So, we might see some people doing that here today. Who knows? And we are only 11 laps in now. I'm trying to have a swizz the drink, as I like to call it. So I'll just leave you on this little battle here that's going on. And yeah, just give me 2 seconds. This is some serious battle that's going on at the moment. Oh, it's lag. That's a siren round, and he's collected a Sheen Basher. As I was saying, there was a. It's not even Echo's fault, or Best FIFA's fault. So I have to wait to. No, that is some bad lag. So well, really was not Best FIFA's fault. I'm gonna really just watch that back because yeah, I don't know what quite unfolded. I think so yeah, that was either desync or just utter lag crash basically. Now Best FIFA is being sworn by everybody pretty much. Now Prost is up to P6, and there I think Best FIFA is just overall lagging a bit. So I think that's what's caused Echo's players here to crash. So really, really unfortunate from him there. Now if he is watching this, just don't blame him. It was complete lagging. You see there, doesn't look like it's just him lagging. It looks like everybody else is lagging as well. So got a little bit of internet conditions going on here today. And what can the Mighty Dylan do? He's gonna potentially. Science. I don't know what's happened to him there. He might have just locked up. So he's lost out to those 2 and a lot of time. So I might even fund clutch the best 45, but I think he has damage in anyway. So at the moment, everybody just waiting on this race. Now I think they'll probably be going. The top 4 will definitely going to somewhere around like lap 15. I presume so. Who knows? So yeah, at the moment everybody just sitting into rhythm here, getting the groove of the Interlagos International Speedway racetrack. Not a speedway. I'm sorry. For us, still the 1:10.7 for the fastest lap. He's all big lock up from Dylan's front left tyre. Guess he just got caught out by how quickly he was gaining on Prost under braking. I'm actually surprised Prost got purple lap time that round, so I think, if anything, he could probably go even quicker. Now we do have a teammate battle here for P9 between the 2 Renaults, AOR Andrew and Limitless Horizon. This should be quite that's a rubbish camera. So what can Limitless do? Into turn 4, he's gonna stay behind. I was gonna say, like, change the camera. There we go. I say could have gone from over there, but deciding not to anyway. Who won the GP3 race? Basher is pretty true and thinks it's his fault. No, I wouldn't say that was Echo's fault. If you do go back in the stream, you can just watch it unfold. Basically, so they've gone into the corner they've just gone through there, and quite frankly, there's no others for it. Best because his car's just lagged into Echo's. You can quite see because his car's just ghosted inside him. Then Echo's been turned, and Bash has just been wrong place, wrong time, I guess. It was just a really, it was unlucky for him. Yeah, so I just really it was complete and utter lag. But anyway, going back to the Renaults, Horizon just got past AO at Andrew. Of course, you are entitled to your own opinion. I'm not gonna force you to believe something. But it's just my opinion. It's just a case of best is lagged into Born Echo's place. Look at that. So close. These two runners. There might have been a bit of a multi-21 might have broken out between these two. But these two are battling quite hard here for P9 in this race. Who would have believed that one? See here, the battle for P4. SG James, Born Prost, and Mighty Dylan. Gonna go to the outside, might get moving on board. And look at the slipstream! Wow! Mate, he's gonna try and go for the bay for them. Round the outside, he's not going to go. Oh, he's gonna go off the track there. Some of the Green Traffic in the rejoin quite dangerously there, but he's kept the. Well, I say kept, but he's lost the position actually. In fact, it's been with Swarm. They might go 3 wide. They're going to try. He's going to try and go 3 wide. That's never going to work. And again, that camera angle is so bad. They've all sorted into Born Prost and out the front of these 3 here. And it's not over yet because SG James just still trying to make the overtake happen. Might even go for the move here. Never mind. Myton's going to look for it. So close. Oh my gosh. That is actually unbelievably close. Navarone, he's going to go for it yet again. Oh, and that is contact. I can confirm. He's made a slight error under braking. He's had a bit of a lock up, and that's into the back end of him there. So SG James in 1 lap has lost out to Bay for those positions. Now, bear in mind his tyres are 14 laps old, so I wouldn't be surprised. Now, Minty out on those soft tyres is, well, when I did the practice race early on today for tomorrow, this is the lap I pitted, so, and we see a chain there, that's just Dragon Bro in the background there, back of space, but this lap I presume will be Minty pitting. If not, he might lose just too much time out on those soft tyres. Because you don't want to be staying out too long, otherwise, well, yeah, you might have the advantage towards the end of the race, but you won't. The gap will be so massive after the pit stages are over. So that is, I presume, what's going to happen now. There's 20 laps to go here in today's race, but we've already done 16 of those laps. It's going on quite quickly. We've seen the likes of Tom, well, and UK Futures, both. Well, there's no other words for it. They have oh, no, give me 2. I'm trying to find. There it is. No, there we go. So yeah, we've seen the likes of Tom, UK Futures. Futures were coming up to P10. For those who jumped the start, and then Tom had an instant going down the pit straight. And Minty pitting then. He's going to be going on, I think now was the medium tyres. So he will then be going to the end of the race. And it just shows softs, but trust me, it's mediums. Don't you worry. But he'll be now going to the end of today's race. Looks like Schumacher staying out on his mediums. You got yellow flags in sector 2. Now who is that? So no. There's a crate of scrap here going for P14, even though it doesn't actually technically count for anything. But Dragon Pro and Echo's Blaze having a good little battle themselves. Further down the field, down in P14 and P15. The approach. Sorry, he's gonna have a good run. Dragon Pro will. He's gonna have that slipstream and DRS step him out, get the overtake done. Apples up DRS, gonna go to the inside. Almost touching the wall there. Then to turn 2. Dragon Pro gets the job done. Now it looks like it's Echo's place who's got problems, I think. And SQ James then. Well, yeah, at the moment, he's in a pretty successful job. He's gained 11 positions in today's race, so he's done well to go from P15 on the grid to P4. So I'll say he's done well. He hasn't pitted yet, but so far he's doing good. And the same with the likes of UK Futures hasn't pitted yet actually. So that'll explain why he's ended up in P7. That is how meant to be on. So yeah, but it's really looking like this season might be quite tasty then. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it's going to go. Of course, you can never predict the season when, I mean, of course you can predict it after round 1, but probably won't most likely be accurate. See, Futures a bit of a slide as he goes around turn 6 and 7. And of course, that corner has been shame to fame between who was it? Was it Ocon and Grosjean who crashed there? So that'll be spicy for them. Now we can see here, best V45, he's on the back of Fuji now. Fuji's definitely on older tyres compared to him. There you go, just proving that. He's on 1 lap's fresh super softs. I don't know why he's in super softs actually. He's gone for the move. Well, he's got the job done. No hesitation. And we got more yellow flags. Am I blind? Yes, I'm blind. And that was some vigorous waving there from Machine Basher. Probably just trying to scrub his tyres in, I guess. There's an approach to the tricky combats of turn 6. Then into turn 7. And then into turn 8 as well. If a tracky style. Oh, and dairy, mate. Oh, and he's oh no, he's crashed. Oh dear. Well, I'm afraid that's what happens when you run wide. Yeah, it doesn't end well, and I basically just didn't make the corner. Well, that is the end of that, shall we say? Yeah, disappointed for him. Meanwhile, we got Minty up in P4 now. His fresh meaning's coming to hand here. As he's catching up quite rapidly on the back of Mighty Dylan there. Now, my calculations, next lap, I think Schumacher will be pitting the soft tyres. Because that is when he can probably make the tyres last to the end of today's race. Bear in mind, the gap between him and Minty is around 12-13 seconds, so I presume he should be joined in P5, P6. Oh, there's contact. Minty's, I think, just hit the back of Mighty Dylan. And Dylan's lost up to SQ James as well in the process. Yeah, I'm going to watch that back real quick. He did it on purpose and he left the GP2 conversation. Who are you talking about there? You're in about with best V45. I don't know. I don't know who quite on about. I think I know what you're on about. Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's not Echo's fault. I can tell you that much now. Just missed them. So I think what's happened. Minty's behind Mighty Dylan then. And he just. Oh no, sorry, no, sorry. Sorry, I got that completely wrong. Dylan's just lost it by himself. He's cooked it under the brakes, locked up, and just ran wide. Sorry, I thought that was thingy song. Didn't know. Ah, fudge me. So yeah, he thought it was Minty's fault, but turns out no, it wasn't. Basher. Are you on about Basher in the race that's going on right now, or are you on about GP3? Because if you're saying that it's Basher's fault, then no, it's definitely not his fault. You know, just try and make it a bit more sense. Yeah, he's been nowhere near. As quite frankly said in the good comments section. So SQ James at the moment is wow, he's about half a second behind UK sites. So these two at the moment, I would say a decent race so far. What can James do? He's going to have a DRS to help him get the job done. As Horizon gets himself a 3-second time penalty. He's going to go for the move. Never mind. Big lock up as they... Oh, and that's... Yeah, that's McLaren dead. Oh, and that is some serious lag. Get out of the way of that supporter also. So look at that, double points position so far for the two drivers, and that's Askin Jones trying to get the job done on his his rival UK site. So he's got the job done quite neatly there. Oh, because he can't, because he see there. Yeah, I mean, I looked a bit bad, but I didn't say just in case. So site is now 6 tenths behind Mr. James now, so he's definitely losing the pace compared to him. So, oh, and Prost is in. And, yeah, just got going again. So he's coming out in the supers. He's going to try and hit 13 laps in supers. You are brave, sir. Yeah, Dylan's got a brain on it on soft, so... I mean, you could take them 13 laps, but I think you will die in the process. So he's going to be joining P4. That's Dragon Pro behind him there in the Haas. Though he's not really fighting for position at the moment. He's a lap down in today's race. I've only 13 laps to go here in today's race. If you just joined, well, I'll give you a lovely race run now, shall we? So I'll do it driver by driver, shall we? So Schilling, he retired early on in today's race. I don't really know what happened to him. Nobody's let me know, so I presume he's just made a mistake somewhere. Tom jumped the start and then crashed down the pit straight after he rejoined the racing action. To Logical again, I don't know what happened to him. He's a mystery DNF. Same along with Kilo Bravo. Assume Basham, well, controversy towards him. He got involved in Echoes and Best FIFA's debatable incident, and then later on the race, he gave up basically and decided that he had enough, and he binned it basically. WR Zyron down at 15th. I think he got caught up in that Turn 1 mayhem, and he left the session. Born Echoes plays. He got caught up in Best FIFA's laggy car, which sent him into spin, and he caught with him was Assume Basher. Dragon Pro down on P13. He got involved in an accident along all, and that is Prost serving already. Trying to have a look at the back of Schumacher, and the head of him is just masterpiece. So this is a spicy battle about to happen here for P2 in today's race. We've got more yellow flags at 3. That's P4 out now. Let's find out where he's trying to go on board here real quick. Horizon, never mind, because he's made a mistake. He's round. So that is not gone well for me now. I'm trying to find myself the beef. Oh! that's a shot there from Pro. Now we got more yellow flags except for 3. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Right, let me go back to Thingy. That's Thingy. He's got a double overtake on B Smith and Schumacher. Oh, Smith losing the rear end, and here comes Schumacher, the king. He's going to get the job done. Side by side as they go down the straight. Approaching turn 4, and Echoes Blaze is retired as well from the session. They're all dropping like flies this direct point. So yeah, look at that. So best of me, Smith has lost out to Prost and Schumacher, but Prost has got past them both. Beautiful work from him there. Wait, what? No, if you're speaking to me, no, I'm not blaming Echoes for anything. I don't know about that, no, I never said that. So anyway, go back towards the racing action. We got a battle down for P8, AOR Andrew and UK Features. These two are battling out for P8 in today's race. We got Futures. Of course, they've already made both stops, but they're both on a newly fresh set of soft tyres. Got Futures behind him, P9. Looking fresh and wanting to get past and get everyone in this race. Of course, he had the unfortunate stop and go. Oh, fuck. So I pushed the wheel on my button. Anyway, there you go. They're back on board of these two. They go side by side as they enter turn 1. Futures, well, that was probably one of the easier overtakes I'll ever do. Didn't even have to go off the track. That's mad. I got put onto Wes. Hang on, you what? You got put onto Wes? Eh? Really? That is mad. Anyway, go back to thingy. There we go. Thingy. That's thingy. So now, well, Futures. He's already got the job done. And Andrew. So, mental scenes here so far in today's racing. And well, we're coming towards the end of it. Quite sad, really. As the Horizon picks himself up another 3-second time penalty. Now, I don't know, but I think at this direct time, Minty might have this one wrapped up in the bag. But nevertheless, it's not over yet because I've got Prost. Well, he's on the supers now. He's gonna definitely have better pace than Minty, but it depends if I can catch him up with this amount of laps to go in today's racing. As he runs a bit wide through turn 4 and turn 5. And behind him is Schumacher on the tyres. Is he on? He is on a set of super softs as well. Hang on, so you're telling me Schumacher? Yeah, I tell you what, he brings up some weird strategies with us, but it seems to work out for him. I'm not doubting him at all. He's gone from mediums to super softs. That is crazy. He must have taken his mediums like lap. Why did I not see him pit? That's just triggered me now. I think he got to like lap 25 and then pitted into supers. That is, if he's done that, fair play. We're putting out, well, a weldy strategy. Really. Of course, he at this direct time is battling for P2. He might be able to get P2. So you never know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to catch up and oh, and if you are wondering, let's get a mid-race interview, shall we? Let's bring who should we bring in, guys? Let's bring in let's get Echo's play, shall we? If I can real quick just find him in all this. Come on. No, that's the wrong chat. Do bear with me. I'm having difficulties trying to find him. No, wrong part. There we go. Right, come on. Right, there we go. That's someone lovely. Right, let's see if he joins. So Schumacher just waiting for his opportunity to arise for P2. You're waiting for that opportunity to have he has gained the gap. He's now the gap's under second twos. He is going to be having DRS here. So of course now Echo's play doesn't have to do the interview. Of course, we're not forcing him to do the interview, but if he'd like to, that would be lovely. But of course, it's down to him, his own preference and what he wants to do. I'm not going to force him anything he doesn't want to do. Oh, we got a message for anyone that blames me for shit. And then if I haven't maybe never I should have died. I think we can do this. Yeah, basically, so if you're Echoes, if you're watching this now, basically, what has happened? So you say it wasn't even supposed to be 45's fault. You can go back and stream and just watch it back, but now basically his car's he's lagged going to the corner, and he's lagged and then ghosting inside you, which has caused your car to spin around basically. And yeah, ignore everybody up above the chat. No one's blaming you. I shan't not worry. I think Bash is just a little bit at the moment annoyed you with the whole incident. Now we do have Maitiden, who's just retired from the race. That's a double DNF from McLaren, along with just McLaren again, getting only a double DNF. So what I'm saying with this, Prost and Schumacher definitely gaining on Minty. So Schumacher now he's gonna have sooner or later. He will be able to make the overtake happen. It depends on many factors. Number one, if he has DRS, but I presume he will. But you never know. Because that has been according to ban that your DRS can actually fail in online. I bet you didn't know that one. I can tell you how much I did not know that either. So yeah, mad scenes. I don't think it'll happen. It's very rare, but there we go. So he's gained a lot this lap. He's gained like 3 or 4 attempts this lap. Only this lap. So yeah, he will be having a battle very soon, ladies and gentlemen, towards the end of this race between these two. Earlier, Schumacher. Born Prost. Now, I don't know why I did that in the rear axle. I do apologise. Shifting up then into 7th gear. Then into 8th gear. Opening DRS. The approach time. Look at that. Look at Schumacher's DRS bar. It's really on the limit there of using all of it up. So he was not close enough this time by to make the move happen. He's going to, yet again, have DRS. The approach turn 4, and again, just a bit too far back to make the overtake happen. Please change camera angle. Thank you. So right now, Prost, I think, oh, when I say that, he's just been given a penalty. Oh, that might have just cost him his P2 here today. He doesn't have to worry about B. Smith having a penalty because he's already got a penalty. So it'll be down to then Schumacher to see if he can get overtake done. He's going to go for it down the inside, side by side on the exit. Who's gonna get the better job? I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing there. And yeah, he's got the job done for P2. So yeah, good move from him there. What can Prost do about it? He's going to have DRS, but really close enough as they head down into turn 1. Opening up DRS then. Oh, crikey, he is gaining quite a bit. He's going to go for me, surely not. Yeah, he's going to go for it down the inside. Side by side on the exit turn 1, then into turn 2. Schumacher keeping the machine just nice and easy there. And yet again, Prost is going to have DRS. He will draw alongside. He's going to try the outside line. Let's go side by side then. Oh, we got a virtual safety car. Oh my. Yeah, I've just witnessed something I shouldn't have witnessed. I've seen Dragon Pro backwards. SQ, there you go. Now, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Right. Now, unless SQ James did a weird overtaking manoeuvre. That might... Normally the laps car needs to get out of the way. Now, James has come together with the lapped car. And, yeah, I don't know what stewards think of that. But me, personally, that shouldn't... Might have to be a penalty enforced there, because the lapped car has the job of getting out of the way, and... obviously, he's not done that very well. It feels been a bit of contact. If Dragon Pro is watching this, do let me know from your side of things. But there you go. Schumacher's 5 attempts away. Is going to gain as they approach turn 4. Heavy braking zone. Hit the inside curb. Running a little bit wide there. Going to make the move done as they approach turn 6, and then into turn 7. They approach the middle complex here. Very tricky if you could. Now there are only a few laps to go into the race. This actually helped out Minty's lead here. Now I think it might have just done and dusted for today's race at Brazil, but you never know. We've still been battling for pretty much the entirety of these last few laps here, and it's not done yet because here comes Schumacher once again. Wrong person again. There we go. He's going to have DRS. Me along with that running many of other people. My best make move turn into turn 1. He's gonna no. Starting, hey, I'm not going to make the move done so far. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. And Schumacher gets the penalty. Now effectively these two, I think I'm right in saying, are fighting for track position here. Wow, then. That has made things very spicy now. These two then. Well, Schumacher, all he had to do was really just stay behind him and he would have got P2, but now it's made his life much more difficult. to make the overtake work here. He might have a look down his side. No, he's staying behind. Waiting and waiting for that right opportunity. And have switchback mate. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. No, staying behind. Going to wait for that right opportunity to make the overtake happen here. We're going to ride on board in for a couple of these next corners. So just how much these super soft tyres are really starting to struggle. And you can see the deficit of that. And I can see Minty's starting to pull away from these two as well as they're squabbling with each other. He's going to have DRS. There's DRS. I think it's a bit too far back to make the overtake happen into turn 1. So you might have to wait another entirety of another lap, which might actually be it might be costly for Schumacher here. He's got to make moves soon, because if he doesn't, he will be settled into the race for P3. Now, I know Prost, and I also know Schumacher. Oh, and that's a spiteful line. Is that these two were fighting last season out for the championship title. So Prost, no! He's been given another penalty. Well, Schumacher, don't do anything. Just stay behind. You don't need to do anything, son. Just stay there. Don't do the overtake. Don't risk your lungs and your limbs and your liver and your kidney for this overtake. It's not going to be worth it if you crash. Never mind, he's gone for it. He's like, nope, I'm not listening to you, mate. I'm going to do the overtake. There he goes, well. Look at that. Ah, I've got cramp. Ah, flip me. I'm so sorry. I'm so... that really hurts. Jesus Christ. I'm so... I'll leave this on for you, but that fucking hurts. It's gone. God. That's the first time I've ever had a cramp in commentating before. God, that was painful. Anyway, Prost back down the inside once again. Oh, that's close. I think I'm just enough for him as they go side by side. Oh no, Prost has spun it. It's hit the wall. Well, don't do that. Oh my God. Thank the Lord for ghosting. But anyway, Minty. Well, he's had his own way really today. Didn't have to do much really. Well, it will be another Red Bull victory here at FORL. So the manager of Red Bull will be very happy with today's result. As Minty then will come home. It will take the full 25 points today in the first run here at Brazil. Into Lagos. Well done to him for a lovely P1. Schumacher. There he is. We'll be in for P2. He didn't even need to go for the overtake. Incredible. Well, there he goes. I'm about to cough, so give me... There we go. Yeah, he'll be going for P2. Master Smith will be coming over for a surprise P3. Prost, well... not the way he was hoping it for, as he takes a lot of grass there. So he'll be coming over for P4, but it might end up being P5. No, it doesn't, so... It's like them coming over for P5. Futures will be home for P6. Pepsi, and yeah, just Pepsi. Will then be coming home for P7. And AL Andrew and Horizon will be coming home for P8. So, what a race. Ow. What a race from your top 3. Now, don't go anywhere. We'll be fetching them in for a cheeky interview, shall we say. So, see what these guys said and wanted to do. So get the in-depth detail and how they played and let today's race unfold for them. First, of course, we have the podium ceremony. Well, there they are in there flying from. I can see what the drivers actually what they sort of look like in real life, I guess. So a very happy day for Red Bull, and especially Haas and also Williams. So yeah, really good racing everybody today. There's a few controversial incidents, but some weird shadow lighting. But anyway, I now grab them in for you. Skip this and get to their name. Let me get Minty in first, and I will see what he had to say about today's race. So look at that. Your top 3 all started outside the top 10. So crazy scenes here. Really just showing true talent, true force now. Might get Master B Smith first, actually. Because I didn't like Minty's joining at this direct time. He got 3 penalties. Wow, that is man. Oh, I haven't got a mic, so I'll let you guys know my racing it. Oh, okay. No worries, mate. No worries. You do that. You do that. Yeah, I mean, you did pretty good to go from P11 to P1. That's an incredible pace from you. So, congratulations. So, doesn't like Master B Smith is joining either. We're trying to get our Schumacher in once again. Hopefully we can get someone in this flipping pie. There we go. Hello. If you could include your audio, that'd be lovely. If you have a second account. Oh, okay. Is it included? Alright, well. So you had, well, quite a surprising race. Again, you pulled out an absolute and Strotimus strategy to go from P16 to P2. Somehow you pulled out those mediums to then go to super soft. So let's hear it from your side of things. Hmm. Yeah, and you did have that battle right at the end of Born Prost, which you probably didn't realise that, but he did have 2 penalties, so you're pretty much doing that for nothing really in the end of it. Yeah, he lost on the curb. Yeah, he just lost on the curb. So thank you for your time. Congratulations. We're now moving over to Master B Smith. Now, of course, you real quick, is your audio included?
Yes, it is.
Alright, lovely. So you again pulled off a brilliant strategy. You go from was it P14 to
Yes.
P4? Just missed out on. Oh no, sorry, you did get podium actually. Yeah, you got it on the final lap. So it was a bit of a surprise podium for you. So let's hear it from your side of things.
Well, to be honest, I think I was just lucky to get through the first corner. If all the carnage that went on, I just managed to slip my way through, and somehow I ended up being in like the top 5, and just ran my race from there. It was a simple one-stop, softs to mediums, and I thought go for a little undercut so I can gain any ground. Managed to get ahead of Schumacher, but obviously he was on the super soft, so demolished me. But just kept running for my race from there. It's just unlucky that Born Prost obviously span out or something in a battle. I managed to slip ahead, and we both had penalties, so I managed to stay ahead at the end.
Yeah, well, that was lovely hearing from your side of things. And thank you for watching today's stream. And we'll see you all next week for round 2. And goodbye.